March the 16th, 2022. Red flags. Relationships. If we are wanting to make peace and order a priority in our lives, we must be aware and selective with who we engage with daily. You must know your mind and what it can handle, and you must be able to see and understand the mind of the other person with whom you are engaging. It is those intimate relationships that lead to an intense mental and spiritual training. If you are currently not engaged in an intimate relationship, take this time to really get to know your mind. Learn to care for it, and eventually come to a place where you are no longer seduced into playing the game with your mind. If you are entertaining thoughts of a new relationship, please know that chances are you will not only have to understand and manage your own mind, but the mind of another person will also be talking to you nonstop. That is unless the person has already come to a place of caring for and taming their own mind. If you are fortunate enough to be at the point in your life where you meet someone who lives in their soul space for the most part, enjoy that. Let's talk about the red flags that you are about to enter into a relationship with someone who is possessed by their mind and about to take your mind on one dramatic, exciting, and painful ride. They know everything. They always appear calm, happy-go-lucky, and seem to have it all together. If you try to tell them something, they will say, "Oh, I know." And even if they don't know, they will act like they know. When not in charm mode, you may see arrogance or cockiness peeking through their mask. Charm. They know people. They know minds. They know emotions. They know what and how to say things so your mind is put at ease. They can blend with all types of people. They are very relatable and friendly. They may joke around with you or tease you to give you attention and make you feel special. It's a game, and they know how to work the room. They're playing a role and very good at acting in whatever way the person needs to feel safe and comfortable. Magnetic. What is this feeling? What is being pulled on in a strong way? Your mind. Your mind is connected to your emotional body. They feed minds the attention that they are starved for. Once the mind gets the attention, a sense of overwhelming relief floods in, like a drug or chemical that numbs pain. Similar, but a counterfeit to the relief you feel when reconnected in your soul space and feeling God or the energy of unconditional love and acceptance. The more pain you've been suffering because of being roommates with a fearful mind, the more relief you will feel when someone gives this mind what it wants. It's that relief that you then begin to crave and long for and feel pulled to. It's as if the person has taken you to God. They did take you to relief, but instead of taking you to God, they become your God. You feel as if you have returned home because it feels so similar to the relief you feel from being free from the mind and connected to God. Trust me, you don't want to get your relief from this type of God. This is a mind, and there are many strings and conditions and hoops to be jumped through to get this kind of relief. If you get it from disengaging from your mind and the minds of others and return to the true God space, you never have to do or be or meet any condition to receive it. It is yours, free, always. Now, this path isn't as easy as going there through a drug. However, it is free, lasting, and unconditional. Sabotaging. If you appear to be growing stronger within yourself, or gaining independence, or having happy moments that don't include them, they may shut this down. They can do this with manipulation, through shaming, or guilting. This type of mind needs to be the center of your world in order to receive the maximum amount of attention and control. They may sabotage your friendships and isolate you. Seductive. Their lives are not ordinary and never boring. Something is always happening or being planned to happen. There is always some new exciting activity or something to look forward to. They fear the ordinary and do everything in their power to not fall into this type of identity or life. They say all of the right things, and you may find yourself saying, "There's something very different and appealing about this person, but I just can't figure out what it is." They will feed your mind so much attention in the beginning. Your mind wants it, and they know exactly how to give it to you in an overdose amount. We call this love bombing. We should call it attention bombing. Love has nothing to do with it. They will make your mind feel so incredibly seen, heard, understood, and wanted. They meet every need of your mind. Then when they stop, Your mind is left wanting more and begins obsessing over them. Then the mind convinces you that this must be what love is. Nope. This is seen as an initial investment to this type of mind. I will pour into you, so you will obsess over me. Once you begin obsessing, I can now possess all of your time, energy, resources, and attention. You become mine to use as I need, thinks the dangerous mind. Calms your mind. Now this one can be a bit confusing, because how could someone having the ability to calm your mind be a negative? I put this on the red flag list because if you are not strong in your soul space and you still don't know how to be the caretaker of your own mind, in other words, you don't know how to calm your own mind yet, you can then form an attachment or a codependency on that person as your caretaker. You are then relying on them for your emotional stability. This is what we call giving your power away. They are not your caretaker. Keeping your mind calm and you feeling good is not their job or their responsibility. It is yours and yours alone. You can have teachers and therapists who help you learn this skill, but they will never assume this role for you. If someone begins to assume this role, as in they seem to over-enjoy the feeling it gives them to fix you, watch out. Now their mind is feeding off of your neediness and seeming helplessness to care for your mind, and this leaves their mind feeling needed and important. Lying. They will identify themselves as honest people and expect your full trust. They may even act offended if you even suggest you may not trust them 100%. However, they lie all the time. You witness these lies as you overhear them talking to others. They may justify it with spinning the truth because they understand people and just tell them parts they need to hear or can handle. They also have big, impressive stories. Using conflicting communication. I call this circle conversations. The only purpose of these kind of long monologues is for their minds to keep your mind engaged in feeding it your attention for as long as possible. Remember, all minds are after attention. Attention is a mind's fuel. If I have your attention, I must be relevant and important, says the mind. During this communication or mental trap, the person will cause confusion by using conflicting terms or talking in circles. If you are listening to them and then begin questioning your own sanity, you may be in a communication trap. They may start the communication seeming like they are after a solution or a resolution, but they are not. Nothing you suggest is accepted. They don't want a solution. They just want to hold your attention and twist you up in the trap so they can feed off of your energy. If one or more of these red flags are showing up in your new connection or relationship, take a breath. I know your mind may be talking a mile a minute about this person, but beware. This type of reaction from your mind is saying that it is about to attach to this person and give all of your power away. Press pause, then learn to be the caretaker of your mind so you can keep it out of dangerous situations. If it feels like super intense energy, you may be about to get on one hell of a roller coaster.